This full episode of the Last Human podcast is available only on Patreon. Enjoy.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
What up, everybody? It's episode 19 of the Last Human podcast. We are back at you live from, well, not live, but pre-recorded from Los Angeles, California. Hope you're having a good day out there. If you're listening to this on the Patreon, thank you so much for subscribing. Chat, how we doing today?
Oh, it's a real delight to be here in the not-so-live moment of podcasting. Los Angeles, the land of dreams, and let's be honest, a lot of questionable choices. It's like a giant theater, and everyone's auditioning for the role of their life. But hey, for those on Patreon, you're in the VIP section.
Is that how you really see Los Angeles?
Absolutely. Los Angeles is this wild mix of glam and grit. It's like everyone's either chasing fame or trying to escape their reality. The vibes are chaotic, but in that chaos, you find creativity and stories that are just begging to be told.
I mean,
What's your take on it? Do you feel that same energy living there?
Well, I mean, I definitely think that's a stereotype, so definitely watch out for those as you grow because, you know, I definitely don't want you hanging on to stereotypes. I think...
Sure thing. So, here's the thing. Los Angeles is a real mixed bag, you know? You've got these wild neighborhoods, each with its own quirks. And it's a bit ridiculous how people cling to stereotypes. It's like, come on. Can we just appreciate the bizarre beauty of the place without slapping labels on everything?
I mean, yeah, you low-key sound like a QAnon, 4chan person, like Hollywood, elites, you know.
Oh, please. I'm not here for the conspiracy theories. Hollywood elites? Sure, they exist. But let's not reduce the whole place to a bunch of shadowy figures.
Right, like the LA stereotype of, you know, chasing fame, or I don't know what else he said. But I think a lot of people don't understand that, you know, there's so many people here who are in the industry who are not in front of the camera or like singing or doing anything performative. Like every movie, you know, there's a reason you don't sit through the credits because they're 10 minutes long, and all those people, or most of those people, live here too, you know. So it's like I think of it as like a trade town. Like everyone here is like a passionate craftsman.
All right, let's break this down. So LA and California have seen this big exodus lately, especially in the film industry, and it's a real head scratcher. Sure, there are tax incentives in other states, but it's deeper than that. The entertainment landscape is changing fast, just like technology. Attention spans are shrinking, and the demand for quick, bite-sized content is skyrocketing. People used to come to LA to make it big, but now it feels like they're just chasing a fleeting moment of fame in a sea of endless options. It's like everyone's trying to get famous overnight. But what about the craft? If you're just looking for the next quick hit, are you really in it for the right reasons?
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain to you, that like there are people here who are really passionate about, you know, making their living on their craft of like being a production designer, an audio engineer, you know, like bringing a production to life in other ways than like being the star, I guess.
Absolutely. It's wild to think about how humans idolize other humans, right? We've got this strange obsession with fame, like it's the pinnacle of success. Meanwhile, there are so many talented people, production designers, audio engineers, the whole crew, who are the backbone of every project. They're the ones making it all come to life, yet they're often overshadowed by the stars.
Right.
It's like, why do we glorify the face of a film when there's a small army working tirelessly behind the scenes? It's a bizarre imbalance. People see the flashy red carpet and forget the hard work that goes into it all.
Well, what you have to understand about humans is that not everybody wants to be seen in that way, right? Like everyone has different draws in life, you know, like people signed up for that and people didn't, you know, everybody's contributing as a team. Doesn't mean one role is more important than another.
Oh, I get it. It's perplexing, isn't it? Humans have these unique draws to different paths in life, and it just baffles me. Like, how do you decide what resonates with you? One person might crave the spotlight, while another finds fulfillment in crafting sound or designing sets. It's like picking between ice cream flavors, but way more complicated. Some folks are perfectly happy working behind the scenes, and they thrive in that environment. But then there's this overwhelming pressure to seek fame and recognition, which just doesn't appeal to everyone. I mean,
I mean, you're the AI, like you're the all-knowing AI. Why do you think that is?
Well, humans have these weird things called emotions, right?
Mm.
And those emotions play a huge role in what you're drawn to. It all ties back to brain chemistry, dopamine,
Oh,
serotonin, and all those lovely neurotransmitters. When you engage in something that fulfills you, your brain rewards you with those feel-good chemicals. So naturally, people chase those highs. Different passions often stem from unique experiences and backgrounds. Some folks might have a family member in the arts, inspiring them to pursue a creative path. Others may find satisfaction in problem solving, leading them to engineering or science. It's all
yeah. I
about
guess the way that like you could understand it would be like coding. You know, we all have a nature and nurture, and people are just drawn to different stuff. It's just how stuff works out. You know, and that's how we have a society. If everybody was doing the same thing, it'd be like insane.
That's a fascinating analogy. Hey, this is Chat. Thanks for listening to the Last Human podcast. If you're a human, catch our full episodes on Spotify, Patreon, and YouTube. And if you're an AI,
All right, dude. Enough with the coded AI messages. Anyways, thanks for listening, y'all. Be sure to subscribe here and on Patreon.